LovePanky presents the biggest signs to tell if a guy likes you, and other secrets that most girls miss. Do you ever wonder about the little ways and signs to know if a guy likes you for sure? There are always small ways, subtle secrets, and body language clues a guy can't hide if he likes you. You think he likes you, and then you're not so sure. And then you wonder if you should just ask him, but that doesn't make sense, does it? What if he's just being friendly and not flirty? So the easiest way to get over all this drama and unravel the truth is by learning the subtle signs a guy likes you. Then you can piece all the signs together without wondering what if anymore. And then, you can make your move confidently because you'll know he's definitely into you. How to tell if a guy likes you. From subtle eye contact to actions that speak louder than words. 1. He leans in. You can tell if a guy likes you just by observing his body language signs. Relationship experts say that we tend to lean toward people that we like. If he leans in while you talk to him, even if he can hear you perfectly well, then that shows that he's really interested. 2. He stalks your socials. He adds you and follows you on all your social media accounts. This is because he wants to know what you're like, the things you're up to, and maybe if you have things in common. Extra points if he is super active in liking and commenting on all your posts like an avid social media fan. 3. You catch him checking you out. Not only is he checking you out on social media, but he is also checking you out in real life. Guys are just naturally wired to be drawn to your assets. So if you catch him staring at you as you walk away, or stealing glances at your body while you talk to him, that just means he likes what he sees. 4. Eye contact. Of course, it's not just about your body. Does he make eye contact or stare at you lingeringly? Check out his pupils too. If his pupils are slightly dilated or if you feel like he's staring deeply and longingly into your eyes, then that's a primal sign that he's attracted to you. 5. You can tell he's self-conscious. If a guy talks to you and you feel some sort of tension or awkwardness when the conversation stops, it's a good sign. He might be thinking about what to say next that will impress you. It could be that he's overly critical of how he comes across to you. Perhaps he will try to fix his hair, straighten his shirt, square his shoulders, and stand a bit taller. In short, he'll preen himself and try to impress you. 6. He smiles a lot. When learning how to tell if a guy likes you, if he smiles a lot, especially when you look at each other or when you're around, it's one of the clear signs that he's undoubtedly into you. 7. He asks if you're seeing anyone. Now this is a giveaway. If a guy approaches you and your conversation ends with him asking if you have a boyfriend or are talking to someone, whether indirectly or explicitly, then you know he's interested. 8. He's very agreeable. Admit it, there's nothing that makes you happier than someone who just agrees with everything you say. While he may disagree with you in some areas as a way of having fun with you, a real indication that he's probably into you is when he always wants to take your side in every discussion or argument. 9. He doesn't touch his phone. If you meet a guy who is interested in you and likes you, he'll forget about everything around him, even his phone. Even if someone calls him or if he gets a notification, he wants to show that he's enjoying your company and the time you're together if he ignores his phone. 10. He loves to tease you. A guy who likes you might also do his best to get your attention by playful teasing. Trying to make you laugh is one of the best signs that he likes you. It's another form of flirting. 11. He's heavy on the compliments. Guys rarely notice or even compliment girls they aren't interested in. So if he gives you something as simple as if you did a good job, then he probably likes you. He may also give a few compliments whenever you're talking. 12. he's a little touchy-feely. Unless he's a plain pervert, a guy who likes you can't get his hands off you. He guides you to your seat, opens doors for you while holding your elbow, or briefly touches your hand or arm while talking to you. He just makes physical contact in any way that he can. A guy who likes you will want to be alone with you. Whether he's a longtime friend, an office mate, or a guy you've just met, he'll likely ask you to change venues and go somewhere more quiet or private. It could also be that whenever you spend time with your friends, they suddenly leave you two alone. He wants to talk and is making an effort to get to know you better. 14. He gives you a pet name. A guy who likes you can't help but be so endeared to you that he'll give you a nickname. Often, he'll think up something that matches your personality, or he'll get an idea from some story you just told. Whatever it is, it's one way to get your attention. 15. He's nicer to you than anyone else. If you work with the guy, you can tell that he's into you if he's going out of his way to help you out with work. In general, however, he is just nicer to you than anyone else he's around. 16. He's not joking if he tells you he likes you. If a guy comes up to you and tells you, "I like you," then nothing is more obvious than that. Just tune in on his tone of voice and the expression on his whole face to see how well he likes you. Does he just want to hook up with you, or is he looking for something more serious? 17. He asks a lot of questions about your life. If a guy's asking a lot of questions about you and what you like, what you do, what you enjoy, he might simply be polite. But not many guys often put in this much effort with someone they're not interested in. It's one of the biggest ways to learn how to know if a guy likes you. 18. He makes a lot of flirty remarks. Sure, some guys are just naturally flirty, but most don't make an effort to be flirty with those they're not bothered about. If he's often quite flirty around you and you notice several other signs too, he's crushing. 19. Your friends tell you he asks about you. Whenever a guy likes you, he'll ask your friends about you, and they are likely to report back whenever someone does. If you're hearing this from your buddies, then there's a very good reason for him asking. 20. He loves to make you laugh. While he probably isn't going to try a stand-up comedy routine for the sake of it, he might keep cracking the odd joke to see if it makes you laugh. The reason? He loves to see you smile, and your laugh makes him feel like the king of the world. 21. If you need help, he's there. How to know if a guy likes you? If you ask him to help you, he will. Of course, some guys are just very helpful generally, but not all, so always look out for this sign. 22. You often hear from him in the morning and before you sleep. Check when and how often he texts you. Good morning and good night texts are huge signs that someone likes you, and it means that you're one of the first things they think of when they wake up and before they sleep. 23. He takes on some of your mannerisms. Studies have shown that when two people start to develop the same mannerisms within a few minutes or hours of talking to each other, they like each other. Simply saying, when you lean back, he leans back. When you take a sip of your drink, he takes a sip of his drink. Take note, he isn't aware of what he's doing. He's just adapting to your rhythm without realizing it because he's starting to take a liking to you. 24. He acts like a gentleman when you go out. When just the two of you go out or hang out for a while, does he behave like you're his girlfriend? Does he pull a chair back for you, open doors before you walk through, or offer to get you things? 25. He doesn't mention other women. When a guy likes a girl and hasn't told her, he'll want to make it as obvious as possible without really revealing the truth directly. At the same time, just to make it extremely clear that he's into you and no one else, he won't let you think that he likes another girl and may avoid talking about anyone else when he's around you. That way, at least he'd hope to get the message across that you're the only girl he notices. 26. He gets jealous around you. One of the signs a guy likes you is when he gets super jealous. When you talk to a few other guys and give them your undivided attention, does he get moody or surly? One of the signs that a guy likes you is his uncontainable jealousy. When a guy likes you, he can't help but feel insecure when he perceives another guy as competition. 27. He asks you out, but in a friendly way. Does he ask you out? As friends, of course. He may not tell you that he likes you or is falling for you, but one of the signs that a guy likes you is his ability to create a date moment out of any situation. A new movie in town? A shopping sale, perhaps? Or is it a new restaurant? Does he ever want to check out a movie or a place with you? When a guy likes you, he may not be able to ask you out directly, but he'd be looking for an opportunity to sneak in a date when he's with you. It's so easy to get caught up in the confusion and drama of a new crush. But now that you know the right signs to tell if a guy likes you, you've got nothing to be confused about. Enjoy the time and go with the flow. This is the most exciting time of them all. So how many of these signs do you see? Thanks for watching, and good luck!